Okay, so I had somebody in the comments section ask me a very interesting question, and I'd like to answer that. Is it possible for a left-hander to understand how to play music, and how that would work if you want to work on a song with a melody? There are two options. You can reconstruct the song, and like for instance, I would rewrite it because I'm able to write down like how it would sound and the possibilities of the changing sections. So you would write the melody in the left hand versus the right hand and just transpose the chords. Or in other cases, you actually do have songs that have a left hand melody. So when you're practicing the scales, you're learning how to use both hands. So if your left hand is stronger than your right hand, what you're doing is you're strengthening your right hand with things that you probably would not have thought about doing. If you have a song, like I have this piece over here, Wild Horseman, from Album for the Youth, Opus 68, composed by Robert Schumann. So there's this piece. This is just a one-sided piece. You can see what this is. Very simple. Not too complicated. Okay, it's just one page. And there are two parts to it. So the right hand starts with the melody, and then it switches over to the left hand for the melody. And in order to get to this, you have to obviously understand how the scales work, right? Okay, so it starts like this. So it's quite evident in this piece that there is a left hand that plays the melody. There are songs out there that are for left hand purposes to play the melody. But in order to get to this stage, you first need to learn what these notes are, how the scales work, what the time signature is. Let me just show you. Okay. Before you get to this point of understanding what the left hand does, you need to understand the time signature. You need to understand what key signature it is. You need to understand what the notes are. Okay. And what's nice about playing the piano is you're learning treble clef and bass clef. So even if you are a left-handed person, you're learning a skill to strengthen your right hand too. So the left hand you're going to be absolutely fantastic with. The right hand, you'll work a little bit at it, but you know what? It's like swimming. If you don't do your exercises or training, if you don't train regularly, you're going to lose your breath. So it's always good to strengthen your muscles. Each finger has a muscle that goes with it. So I can read the right hand and the left hand. Guitar, mainly treble clef. You probably have some notes in the bass clef, but not as often. The bass, obviously, the bass clef. The flute is treble clef. The piccolo is treble clef. Violin is treble clef. So starting with something like piano will allow you to branch out to other instruments and strengthen each one of these muscular hand pieces. This takes years of training. This takes years of you're strengthening your hands. Each muscle will be able to do different things. I thought it was a fantastic question, and I thought I should probably answer that with an answer, and that is my answer. It doesn't matter if you're right-handed or left-handed. The piano is always the best way to go if you want to strengthen another muscle. If the left hand is weak, you strengthen it with muscle exercises you can help with the piano. If the right hand is weak, you strengthen your exercises with right-handed treble clef stuff. So yeah, I don't think it matters. The piano is sort of like an open-ended question. And if you want to learn a melody in the left hand, you can always learn the melody in the left hand and you can transpose the chords. Thanks for popping over, guys. I really appreciate all of you guys that are liking and subscribing. I am absolutely honored. I really am. I've just started this channel. It's brand new to me. I've been focused on, work in schools and work with the fashion industry. And for once in my life, I've finally gotten a chance to work on a YouTube channel, which is in itself is an accomplishment, because just to get to this point, you sort of need to work from home to make it happen. To start off with, then you can build it up. But yeah, thank you again. And please like and subscribe, and I hope to see you guys in the next one. And I hope that helped the left-handers reconsider the piano as an option for an instrument. Okay, talk to you soon.